Hi, I'm Keegan, and this is a bunch of gamers. This is our 24th episode of Werewolf the Apocalypse, 20th Anniversary Edition. I'm going to go around the table and have my players introduce themselves.
Hi, my name's Lexi. I play Fury Song, a Galliard of the tribe Fianna. She is a 3-year-old lupus born who is named Shinigami by her human masters.
Hi, I'm Sam, and I play Cora. She's an Aroon in Garou Society. She's named Two-Hearts, and she's part of the Good Offenders.
Hi, I'm Riley, and I play Sorcha Flynn. She is 20 years old and is visiting the Sept of the Sacred Stones from Ireland. She's Northern Irish. Currently she has no pack, and she's known as Onyx-Flame.
I am Tyler, and I play Kyle. He's 18, a Philodox, and has found his purpose with the Garou. He is known as Guards the Low, Child of Gaia.
And I'm Adam. I play the character Mark Bishop, known as Guides the Fallen in Garou Society. He's a third of the Children of Gaia, and he's only 15 years old.
So, last time, you had all returned home, gathered some strength, and met someone new who will help lead you down what they called star paths to find a mage who might be able to keep the Sept at least somewhat safe from Pillar of Question's betrayal, while they continue to set up their alliances and strengthen the Sept of the Sacred Stone. But before that, and before night falls, Kyle Gardzlow has taken up a challenge from Regender Final Days to make peace with his pack and the pack of Bloodwind known as the Mountain Guard. You begin in the Sept with Bloodwind and Silver Scribe getting ready to go out into the city proper. You have just enough time to stop them.
Just to set more scene, is Cora with me at the moment?
Yes, everyone's, I'm guessing the whole pack is with you.
Okay.
I'm not wooing over Lola still.
You might be.
But how about we go with that?
Alright.
Okay. I suppose everyone with us is welcome to join us, but they have more of a problem with me and Cora.
Yeah.
But you're more than welcome to attend since you are our pack, and this is family business. So I'm going to approach them visibly and not from behind.
Okay.
Because I don't want it to be a surprise or anything.
You see them talking as their faces go from sort of a neutral conversational to a scowl.
Bloodwind Rhea, Silver Scribe Rhea, may we have a moment of your time?
Speak quickly. Apes like to chatter. As she gives him a look, and he just kind of gives a shrug.
Because she's Hamid, right?
Yeah, she's Hamid.
Okay, and they were just talking.
It's fine. It's kind of like that. Dude!
Dude! I want to apologize for everything that Pillar of Questions Ichthia said to you.
We had heard about her fall.
Yes. She fell, and she still lives for now.
Then your folly was greater than ours, and you have yet to clean it up.
Yes. You are 100% correct.
He seems taken slightly aback by that.
B was our failure, and I regret the decisions that we made that led to it. Iron Howl wasn't your failure.
Not at all.
But I understand better now what you went through. And when Pillar of Questions spoke out of turn, we should have corrected her. And we are sorry that we let our relationship fall to these lows.
Silver Scribe begins to speak. She steps forward and she goes, "That's well and good. I'm glad you learned a lesson. But you are still the ones. I understand that it's not fair, but you were the messengers. At least it was different with you because the messenger was the one you have to turn on. For us, we had to hear it from someone else. You were the messenger. and our blood runs hot against you because of that. I know it's not fair, but I cannot let go of this anger because every time I think about his screams when my fangs dug into his throat, I could only think of you.
You have every right to be angry.
And we can't even fathom what that was like and what it will be like when we go through that ourselves.
Out of character, they already killed Ironhowl?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ages ago.
He attacked the Sept.
Oh no!
He was in the Sept.
He was
and they
infiltrating
had
the
to-
Sept, and then they got the information from you guys and said that butchered him.
Okay.
Definitely. And we will have to go through similar, but hopefully eventually. Shit. I understand that you cannot forgive us, but I hope that we can at least act amicably towards each other as we share the same home. And I want desperately for us to be able to protect it together. And I know that we have been gone some time, but we do truly view this as our home.
Okay, so I'm going to give you 3 stunt dice for that, and it'll be charisma expressions.
Oh no.
Oh, crap.
Why? Oh no.
How many do you have for that?
Why 5?
Oh, good.
Plus 3, so 8.
Yeah, you bastards. I'm both expressive and decently charismatic.
Well, more charismatic than the
I'm just
average
not
person.
good at performing.
Good thing this isn't a performance.
Yes. I meant these words.
You're 6 because you have persuasion on.
Fuck ass.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh my god.
I think you got 1 still.
Yeah, but it's 3 ones.
Again?
We're so early.
But you only need 1 success, don't you?
I don't know.
I didn't say.
Oh, yeah, you're
I'll
right.
mulligan it.
Okay.
Okay.
Because
It'll only be-
statistically,
Well,
8 dice should provide more than 1 success, but... 1,
Huzzah.
2,
Huzzah.
3, 4. This is an improvement. And 4 5s. The precipice of greatness.
Okay. Bloodwind takes a moment, and he thinks, as he kind of paces back and forth uncomfortably, even though he's in his Hamid form, it almost looks like his hackles are going up, as he's just shaking slightly, as he turns and finally looks, and he gives a deep breath, looks at Cora. I've not seen you since the moot. I have heard that you have more conviction. As he's just speaking it through gritted teeth. Perhaps when we go hunting in the city, I will not turn away Fomori's Bane
ooh.
when they offer their services.
Whoa. Whoa.
We would happily offer our services
Was that anger, Sam?
to help you hunt.
Out of character?
No, that was oh my god, thank god this worked. Out of character, that was thank god this worked.
Fair enough. We will not call out insults at the move either, when your renown is recognized, and challenges to it.
That's very appreciated.
But
Thank
we will
you.
not see you as friends.
I understand.
We do understand.
It's time to hunt. As he just turns around and storms out of the Sept.
I'm gonna fall over on my butt, like...
Kyle
Kyle just collapses.
Oh.
Cora looks at Kyle like, oh my god, that worked. Jesus Christ.
I'm so
It kind of seems like they got to him. This was a rather difficult individual that could have gone either way of.
right. Well, like, cause I know that, like, Vic probably said something. Yeah, she does. I don't know what she said.
It was They met her during the Get a Fenris Grand Moot in Yellowstone. And he told her that he understands why they had to tell on Iron Howl. And he understands that it was necessary for him to be killed. But because they are the messengers and they're the face of his disgraced packmate and his murder at their hands, he will hate them for as long as he draws breath. And Pillar of Question goes, why? And so he frenzied in the middle of the moot.
Why?
Yep.
I just see her like.
I think he went through all of the worm, too.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, he went crazy.
Oh no.
Yeah. And
You're all alive.
as it turns out,
Surprise.
that expanded the rift that was already there.
Oh,
Yeah.
dear.
So,
Hence why he was talking to me semi-angrily at the moot, and now through gritted teeth here. And still
Patrick,
I hate them.
Yes, SpongeBob? I don't think we can get this rift bigger. Nonsense!
so you return to the Sept proper to Regender.
Oh, yeah.
This is the bad.
Yeah.
A little help, like holding your up
Yeah.
and walk.
I'll just have my hand on your shoulder.
Perfect.
It worked.
Some moral support.
And so Regender goes, you did well. I had spirits watching over you. Just to make sure.
I appreciate that. I suppose it could have gone much worse.
You did this well in the ways of the children of Gaia. And so, I welcome you, Fostern, to your new station.
Thank you.
Woo! We got 2 Fostern now. Yay!
If you wish,
Or like pushes Kyle.
you can seek the right master, and I will even pay the 2 talents required to summon a spirit to gain you your first gift, if you are ready to learn.
I thank you. That would mean a lot.
Alright. As he takes you in and goes to the right master and gives her the 2 talents, what would you like to summon? The right master looks at you.
I don't know what teaches this gift.
Unicorn, I think?
Call to duty? It's
Haunted.
Yeah, so
I think it was a Philodox gift.
it is a Philodox
So-
gift.
Could that possibly be just an ancestral spirit?
Oh, an Incarna avatar teaches this. So, you go, I like to learn to call the spirits to duty. And she nods, and she summons Golden Eagle.
Well, there you go.
As his eyes open and they radiate heat like the direct glow of the sun upon you.
So it's just to be Great Eagle. Great
Golden Eagle.
Great Golden Eagle. Okay. There's a lot of modifiers. Great Golden Eagle. Would you please teach me the ability to call Gaian spirits to duty?
As you hear its breath crackle in its feathers, as it gives out a loud shrill, and upon the wind you just hear it go, I will teach you this gift. You will use these spirits well, and know when not to use them. For when you dishonor these spirits, because I taught you, you will dishonor me.
I swear I will not dishonor you.
As his he lifts his leg and his great claw just pierces into you like light into your heart, and your eyes glow with fire, and he lets go, and you now have the gift Call to Duty, which is the gift card section.
Yay!
So hooray.
Hooray. Thank you.
As Fake Dancer just looks and goes, good job. She's the right master.
Thank you. Thank you, Fate Dancer.
Hopefully you will know that your duty is to the Sept and not to any individual. As she smiles at Regender, pats him on the back, and then walks off.
She's in his pack.
Mm.
She's also the one trying to usurp him.
Right, yeah.
Yep.
I was pretty sure that's what that was about, so... I'm gonna just look over at Regender and see how he felt about...
He's got just this mask on.
Does he know that I know?
No.
Oh, I should probably let him know.
Just so you know that I know.
Yeah. That was, quite a slight.
Not a slight. It's true. Your duty is to the Sept. I simply hope that I am worthy enough to keep it, leading it in your mind.
In my eyes, my duty to the Sept includes ensuring that the Sept is well protected and safe. And there is one person, I think, who is best able to do that.
The mask of emotion drops away and you just see him go, thank you. I have to leave the Sept soon to try and deal with this and get ahead of it.
I understand. Cora feels the same way that I do.
I appreciate it.
And, well, I don't think the rest of our pack is informed enough yet.
I also understand. Well, I'll see you tonight for the rite.
Of course.
So, as you collect that night for the Rite of Totem, they have agreed to put you together in a temporary pack. Regender stands over you as he brings out some bread and some honey to dip into as they begin summoning Bear. As he calls out, speaking that a new member must join temporarily, that her task will walk with this pack, for they will go to the realm of the mage, bring back, or get him to either remove the memories or at least try, and then leave his realm and be sure that he does not follow to this cairn. The pack with Sorcha will dissolve after you re-enter Cairn grounds. As they bring out the bread, and he also, as Rite Master, has some of it, as he tears into it and hands the chunks around. From the eating, you see Bear approach the center of the circle and give his blessing, as his body seems to dissolve into thread as it strikes your stomachs where the bread has gone and wraps around you before vanishing. And you feel the sense of pack with one another.
Welcome, sister. Fomori's Bane.
Never gets old.
Regenda goes, there are two ways we know of the star paths. The first is from high places. It's the top of hills, mountains. The other, curiously enough, is around churches.
Well, do you want to go on a hike or into the city? Your choice.
I prefer the wilds myself.
And this phase is half, so beware. The loons guard some of the moon paths throughout the land, but not all of them.
I do have moon glow. Would that be helpful at this? Yeah, I think,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I do have some moon glow, so that would be...
What does Moonglow do?
It lets us travel safely through the Umbra.
Oh, that would be perfect.
Betty used it a couple weeks ago.
That would have been helpful.
Let's probably stay in the wilds then.
Okay.
We can walk to a hill and then
That's fine.
go over.
We're in the mountains anyway, so...
So, specifically, we're in Garden of the Gods, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
At the back of Garden of Gods.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, against the mountain itself.
Oh, alright. Like near Skyview and whatnot. Okay, awesome. Well, there you go, Star Path, Skyview. Perfect.
Yeah.
You might want to get further than that, though, because remember, you don't want to lead him back here.
Mhm.
Exactly. We want to go
So we're pretty...
a ways.
To the top of Pikes Peak. To the top of the mountain, then.
Onwards and upwards.
Okay.
Well, probably to the top of the mountain in
That's
the
you.
physical realm. And then pass over to the Umbra.
Moonglow works for moon paths, not star paths.
Yes. Oh,
And we're looking for star
Right.
paths.
But you can use moon paths to get to the top of Pikes Peak in the Umbra
okay.
without any.
gotcha. Okay.
And you do
Or we
your
can climb the
Moonglow.
mountain.
We're gonna do Pikes Peak? Sweet.
Okay. So activate your Moonglow.
Yes.
Gnosis, difficulty, whatever.
Does she have to do like a Sailor Moon dance?
Is it just rolling one against my Gnosis, or is it...
It's rolling your Gnosis dice, and the difficulty is
Okay.
the difficulty on the on the item itself.
8.
Sweet. 1.
Cool, it works.
Yay.
Hooray!
As you see, the patchy moon paths that are a little narrower than normal start to fill out a bit, and where there are gaps, the gaps fill in as you walk along them.
Now, I have a question. So, say things like flowers, plants, so on and so forth that appear in the Umbra. If they were to be harvested in the Umbra, would they still remain in the physical?
Yes. If the spirit itself is honored and the spirit doesn't die in the harvesting, it's fine. But if the spirit dies, then its physical counterpart may wither and die.
Okay. Because pretty much I'm on the vibe of...
Don't go picking flowers.
yeah, like, well, yeah, not now, I guess. But Bishop needs to start gathering, like, stuff.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, for summoning rituals.
Yeah, most of that's physical stuff.
Okay, never mind then.
Alright.
Hi-ho, hi-ho.
As you get to the top of Pikes Peak, I do need a perception occult.
What if we don't have a cult?
Just perception.
Okay. Higher difficulty at all?
No, not in this case.
Go us!
Well, is the diff 6?
Yeah.
I mean, that was both my dice.
You see a sliver of stars on the ground near you.
Nice.
Seems to be going off. Into the distance.
So, Fomori's Bane, are you ready to go meet your mage?
Ready as we'll ever
Yep.
be, I guess.
Whatever you do, try not to rage.
Yeah.
It sounded like a slightly annoyed laugh right there. Like,
On the
Was
star
kind of a
path
pointed
or in front of the
gesture.
mage?
Both. Why not?
At all.
So I'll start leading them down the star path.
Okay. As you start going, the world around you actually seems to start dissolving away into like an inky blackness. As you see stars, constellations, stardust, and the lights of various galaxies that light your way as you seem to tread on them in this grand and ever-expanding void.
Are there like stars like around us, almost in a 3-dimensional?
No, like it's void and it's just a path of stars that you're walking along right now that seems to be just winding in this void.
So it's flat.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to quietly reach
Well, it
back.
seems to infinitely go down, but there's nothing. Like if you tried to look under it, it would be void, except for stars looking up.
Gotcha.
So I'm going to reach back and take whoever is directly behind me their hand.
That's probably me.
Might as well grab everyone's hand.
All right.
Someone grabs
Well-
my snout and I'm like,
As you start moving, you see this membrane of trees crafted from light, creating an ever-expansive wall that seems nearly impassable. As you see an archway of marble and gold with symbols upon it. As you see the cross on there, you see the crucifixion, the flood, and various other biblical symbols, and a void that goes through the archway that the path leads through. You can't see to the other side, but this seems to be where the mage is.
Alrighty.
Let's go.
alright.
Holding hands
Interesting.
We're off.
and snouts.
We're off to see.
I would
Was
assume
it-
you would have like shifted whoever's, or do I need to shift into Hamid for any reason?
I see no
Might be
reason.
easier
Okay. Or
to communicate with the mage.
I don't know that I'll be saying much. I'll stay in Lupus for now. I'm just going to assume that whoever reached back and accidentally grabbed my nose has shifted to having their hand on my shoulder instead.
You pass through, the light dazzles, and you feel itchy as you're all on the ground. You feel yourself on the cold mud, muck and dirt. You feel really weird because you have clothes on.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I do?
Mm-hmm. You're blinded still.
Huh?
You're still blind,
gotcha.
like, you just feel it.
Why
like,
do I have clothes on?
Good question. Isn't it? It's itchy clothes, too. Really itchy.
I'm trying to
Itchy
get it off
clothes.
in that clumsy dog way.
As you try and do it, you feel that your opposable thumb grabs the clothes. They're woolly. As your eyes kind of open up and you're all in strange clothes that are strange, or colors of browns, earthy colors. Your clothes are made out of wool or linen. And you are in a deep forest, and it's raining. You have a bit of dirt upon your faces, and not a paved road to be seen, though there is a muddy path that seems to cut through the forest.
So have I been shifted to Hamid against my will?
Yes.
That's really weird, and I'm uncomfortable with that.
Yeah.
Like something else being able to shift me without my
Standing
hand
up.
is weird.
Alright.
Yeah, I
Figuring it
get
out.
up, I guess, kind of.
I'm more surprised that these clothes actually fit us.
You're more surprised that there's clothing on you that fits rather than me shifting into a completely different form than my natural one out of nowhere.
We fought a Nexus crawler. That is not the strangest thing I've seen.
Yeah.
So
I'm just used to the weird.
Yeah, this is a little weird even for you.
Odd.
all right, guide.
So I just kind of look down
And the
twirl.
gateway is gone, and the forest travels out in all directions.
Perfect.
Are we
Did we
in like
just-
peasant clothes?
Yes.
Why do I get a feeling we just traveled back in time or something?
The
I
mage
just
might
put
be
that
that
on,
old.
like,
Could be.
maybe the clothes.
That's a good point.
Will resist pain resist itchiness?
Not really, because it's not pain that's causing distractions of minus die penalties.
It's
All right.
minor inconvenience.
Damn.
Also, probably for the best, because Flea is a spirit where if you ever scratch, you lose all your benefits.
Oh,
And I
right.
feel using resist pain might do that then, if that was the case.
You're
That's
resisting the love of Flea.
all right, I'm okay with that.
Alright, well, let us continue on. Stay close.
Which way down the path should we go?
You are our guide.
What
Well, since the way you came from
from
seems
just
like a deeper
trees
forest, it seems to...
are gonna go up the muddy path.
Okay.
Boots squelching.
I was gonna say I continue on. I'm quite grumpy at this point because I don't like control being taken from me in that way, and also don't like being forced into a Hamid form without having to come to that decision myself. So I'm a little peeved.
Cora will like just pat shoulders. It'll be okay.
You see a
It's okay, Shinigami.
You see a wooden wall with guards standing upon it. They have chainmail, and some of them have silver swords hanging at their sides, and steel ones on the other. There's a ho, stranger.
Oh, we are but weary travelers, wishing to pass through this wall.
All right, come in. The father's going to be doing sermons soon. You don't want to be out here before nightfall. The moon be out.
Why are you talking funny?
I'm pretty sure we stepped back in time.
Lupus born.
We went way back to the
Well,
before.
No, okay,
As the guy's just like,
well, I
What,
went for
sir?
that.
Oh, nothing, Sir Knight. Nothing.
Please ignore my dumb, mute friend, and we will continue on to see the father. Thank you.
start eyeing you suspiciously.
I'm gonna bow my head and mumble behind me for them to bow their heads too.
I'll follow suit.
Well, I'm dumb and mute, so.
As you pass through, you see several peasants running around. The town is fairly large, I guess, for what you would assume from medieval town.
Are they clean shaven?
Stubble.
Okay. Would that be unusual?
No, for their age. He's 15.
And I have stubble.
And I'm like 18 or 19, so it's just
Okay.
like, I don't grow much facial hair, maybe.
Well, we never said, like, if you, like, actively shaved your face or if you
Yeah, I
grew
guess
your
not.
facial
Well,
hair.
what's,
Like
what is...
mutton chops in the picture?
Yeah, what do I look like in the picture? That
He's
is
scruffy.
canon.
Yeah, you got like you got a like thin beard.
Actually,
Okay,
in the
there we
picture,
go.
I got like a beard.
Yes.
Like, legit, I have a beard, and I'm
Yeah.
15 years old.
Oh.
Well,
I have known 15-year-olds with beards, and it's really weird.
It happens.
So you
Marx
pass
is-
through as you hear. They're coming through. They're coming through. As you see 3 people tied to posts getting dragged towards the center of town.
Do not make eye contact.
What's going on?
Why?
We are within the mage's realm.
Oh.
Likely the father. And it would behoove us not to cause a ruckus.
Who are they?
Sinners.
What did they do wrong?
It is
Oh.
not for us to question.
I think it's best to move along.
I'm going to imagine that I don't have a lot of understanding or preemptive knowledge of medieval times, and except for him telling me that we're in the past, I wouldn't have deduced that. So I'm just kind of looking around like, and everything's whoa, this is weird.
Yeah, as you
The
see,
humans smell like
you
animals.
see chickens running around in the roads.
Those are not for you.
And you hear howls of wolves in the distance.
Do we
As you see
understand
people.
them?
The chickens?
No, do we? No.
The House of Wolves!
Chicken
No, you don't.
Oh,
That's
okay.
what the strange thing. Even you don't understand the wolf howls.
Or the chickens.
Or the
I actually
Blast.
can understand the chickens.
No.
I can speak to animals.
But can you now? Okay, you know what, Shinigami? I'll just take you by the shoulder and just guide you.
All they're saying is, I'm a chicken, seed.
Just move along.
Would I happen to know, because I don't know if like old time villages were laid out similarly where there would be a church like in the center and then the town would spread out from that?
That seems to be what this town is.
Okay, so I'm going to head towards the center of town.
As you see the 3 men on post, as you see a fairly large, burly man in vestments going, "You 3 have been found guilty of lycanthropy." As you hear the town booing and throwing rotten vegetables at them. "Your sins have turned you into animals, and we must cleanse you with purifying fire.
Oh.
It does not do my heart any good for this." As you see tears coming from his, tears starting to drip down on the side of his face as he's pouring oil on them. As they're like, "Please stop, stop!" As he takes the torch and lights each one up. As you hear this horrid shrieking from all 3 of them as the people continue to boo and throw rotting vegetables at the burning corpses. One sec. Yes. You, and you. So, Shinigami, Cora, and Bishop, you do feel something heavy along your side on your clothing.
What is?
As you tap it, it is
what be
a
it?
bag full of coins.
Oh,
Hoping for a dagger.
I think we found some money.
Tithing.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Don't treat it as our money.
This is our gift to the Father.
To the church.
To the church. Okay, sure, church.
Not to the father, to the church.
I was cross-armed after what I saw. I don't think I want to.
Well, if we want to complete our mission here,
I know.
I think we need to play our role.
My
What I
children,
want to
I will not
recite.
speak again. As you see the tears continuing to stream down. Till the morn, I will be in silent prayer to He who is above us, and He who had died for our sins. I will return to you on the morrow, so that we may speak and join in our communion in God's good graces. And we'll see you all tomorrow. As you hear the people starting to part ways, as you see the corpses simply burning away.
So he's the father.
Mm-hmm.
It's evening.
It's evening.
It's still
You'll have to
raining
look for
too.
an inn.
Mm-hmm.
What was the information we're trying to get from him again?
We want him to
Wipe
take
Bee's
these
memories.
memories of the Sept.
Right. And we are going to have to do this without letting on that we're werewolves? Yeesh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, because, so I'm assuming that just because this realm is in a medieval period does not necessarily mean that the magician is medieval, right? He's probably
Right.
aware of modern times.
Mm-hmm.
So he's going to know
Well, that's
immediately
your
whenever he
assumption,
sees
yeah.
us that we're from modern times because we probably talk funny. So how would we explain to him how we got there without letting on that we're werewolves?
That's up to you. I make the puzzles. I don't come up with answers.
Thanks.
I say we find ourselves an inn. Clearly have coin. If anything, maybe we should stop by the church to give our tithe first, so as to not.
Church is closed.
Church is closed. Never mind.
In first,
We should find an inn.
then
Yeah,
church in the morning.
we should find an place to stay.
Do
So
humans have beer in this time?
They do.
Humans have always had beer.
Humans have had beer for a long
Humans
time.
are amazing!
Okay.
Alright.
definitely don't say that out loud around these people.
Okay.
Just people. People are amazing.
No, people are amazing.
People are amazing.
There you go.
They smell like apes.
They don't.
What's an ape, darling? She's almost sweeping.
It's a kind of food.
Oh! Cannibal then!
I thought you didn't know what it was.
If it's a kind of food, people are food.
Yeah, but she said she didn't know what an ape was.
Oh, yeah.
So it just said the first thing that came to mind.
That's... Well, I know, and so people are this kind of food. So you're a cannibal.
I mean, every living thing with flesh is a kind of food, technically.
As she starts leering at you.
Is this sexual conversation?
Yes.
Okay, just
Please excuse my friend here. I'll approach her and say, kind lady, may we inquire as to the location of the inn? Find
Oh.
some lodging?
There'll be one over there on the other side of town, by the gate.
Thank you so much for your information.
Of course.
I hope you have a wonderful evening. Now, is church going to be... a sermon going to be held early tomorrow?
It usually is.
With the dawn? Or shortly after?
Shortly after.
Shortly after? Alright, well, we will definitely be there.
Oh, good. As she sees all the mud on your clothes. Hopefully you get your finest.
We certainly will.
already new clothes first.
Well,
So-
clean clothes.
Clean clothes.
I guess we head towards the inn where she indicated, sort of looking around for any
Like
sort
tailors.
of tailor shop.
Okay.
Along the way.
I'll do perception investigation.
Oh, I'm good at that.
Ho, 2.
It's probably be easier too, since people were literate, they had pictures on buildings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Are you serious? 1.
Alright, so everyone but Kyle notices the tailor.
How could you not see it? It's like a giant spool of yarn and there's a needle on the side.
I wasn't looking that way.
Is it like early enough? I know it's evening, but is
Yeah.
it early enough in the day where they would be open? Is there a fire going on inside? A candle
There's a
lit?
fire going inside, but that seems like because they live here.
I will approach the door and give a knock.
As they go and they look. We're closed. Closed. We'll be open after the sermon in the morning.
Oh, I do apologize for my intrusion then. it seems as though our clothing has been... Well, our journey has been long, and we require clean clothing for the sermon. Don't want to disrespect the father now.
And she's looking over you. I can get you 4, but that one there, he's going to use a lot more yarn than I've done for my standard set of clothing.
He is a
You just had to hold that up for the... You just had to have that for the guards. You don't have to do it for everyone.
Well, I could try to do my spot-on accent. Perfectly executed Irish accent. Individual.
Well, at least for us, I understand that my friend here is much too large to be taken care of tonight, but for the rest of us, I would appreciate it, and perhaps a little extra for bothering you outside of your normal working hours.
I suppose there's no harm in it.
Thank you.
We thank you.
Much appreciation.
It'll still take some time. Come after the guards close the gates. Things should be ready.
Wonderful.
We shall do so. Thank you so much. And I'll...
To the inn.
So, the Wandering Boar Inn hangs before you. You hear a rowdy crew inside drinking.
Cora looks at very
What is it, girl? You smell beer? No, okay.
You don't have your super sniffer. You don't have your wolf nose.
I can still smell pretty well.
Oh.
Human stench carries.
Not weird.
Well, it is a whole village of humans, so I'm guessing that it all smells like human.
I'm pretty sure that's a shit right there. I mean, they just dump it in the streets, apparently.
At this time, yeah.
They do. So, we go into the inn.
The bartender is a boisterous, round man with a crimson beard and, well, fleshy up top, with patchy wisps of red thread on his brow.
Oh, I thought you were like just what,
No.
just a few patches of hair, like.
Like Homer Simpson, pretty much.
As you see him cleaning the glass.
How do you do?
Good, welcome, strangers.
Hi.
Weary travelers.
Don't get much travelers in these parts. Good though.
Yes.
Got some rooms if you're looking. I assume the gentlemen together and the ladies separate. Unless some of you are bound in holy matrimony.
No, that we would not be.
Separate rooms, please.
You're running from your family then?
Not exactly running. Betrothed, but not quite married.
I see. Well, be that as it may, I just need a few coin for the room.
And perhaps some dinner and ale.
Alright, we've got beets with some cabbage. A little extra and we can get you a bit of mutton.
Do we have enough
A
for a
bit
little
much.
extra?
We probably do. You
Yeah.
said a heavy bag. Yeah, sure.
Making a very unhappy face at the prospect of eating exclusively beets. So,
We'll do.
And cabbage.
And cabbage.
And a bit of mutton.
That's
still hot
extra.
take.
No, that's extra.
Go kill a deer.
You can't.
No.
So yes, we'll pay the man for the rooms. And
Alright,
the
any ale for you?
food. Yes.
No, take out the coin.
Easy.
Put it up.
Hands out.
Ale for everyone.
Ale for everyone.
Don't drink the water.
Coins and points.
Points? Excited by the prospect of more drinking.
Despite being noticeably weaker than the alcohol you had before, you do feel the tingle on your fingers. And it's not regenerating away.
Wow. Wait, like I'm human. Shit.
I'll take a big gun. 2.
Well, yeah, just all of us just drink
Same all
it
around.
down. But we don't realize anything's different because we're hominborn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is pretty good.
I'm actually a human.
What?
What?
But I'm saying that quietly.
In my ear, just like,
Yeah.
what?
But like speaker. So like
Yeah.
I'm a human.
Let's go to our room.
Another ale.
Can I take it to my room?
No.
Downs it.
Got a godly thirst that one.
She's fierce.
We can deliver your dinners to your room, though.
We'd appreciate that.
Of
I
course.
would appreciate
Perfect.
Ladies and gentlemen, I assume you'll sup down here with the rest.
Absolutely.
Of course.
Good night.
Good night,
Good
ladies.
night.
I'm going to strategically whisper to my beloved betrothed, Kyle, and please ask questions about the Father. Inquire about the church. When we can call on him for our own repentance.
Wow, this is really good.
Oh shit! He's 15!
He's an adult here!
It's true.
I'm probably taller than most adults in this inn right now. 6'5", possibly in
You probably
Ireland.
don't look like it, yeah.
So how big is our room that we go to?
It's fairly small, but bigger than you'd expect, given everything else that's going on.
I try to shift to Glabro.
Alright, roll.
What? How much?
Standard prime large.
Okay, thanks.
Difficulty 7. You need 1 success.
I don't know if this is a good idea. He might notice.
Well, we like everything's shut, right? And I assume that we would have shut the curtains.
I know, but this is kind of the Umbra.
This is kind of not really.
I have to know.
It's his realm.
My cute
and
little
so he
wolfie
might
fur.
be-
Do I have access to
What
it?
if there's an alarm?
alarm?
a realm alarm.
Warning, Garu on the premises.
Well, I mean, like, do you know what I mean?
You got a success.
I also got a 1.
Oh.
Oh.
So, inconclusive.
You just kind of...
I try again.
Okay.
What are you doing?
And again, I'm making sure all the curtains are
Yep.
closed, that
All
I'm not
yep.
making any noise.
Yep.
Keegan.
Okay.
I know you are. Alright, 1.
Nothing.
I can't shift. I'm a human.
What are you doing trying to shift?
I'm a human. I'm not okay with this.
Okay, but we're not going to be here forever.
I don't care. I'm not a human. Okay, I'm gonna try to use Predator's Arsenal.
Okay.
Hey, Kyle, you gotta
What do
drink
you
the rest
what's
of
the
yours.
sign for that?
It doesn't. I don't see it.
Okay,
bad.
let me check real
What
quick.
does
It's
prejudice
just,
or something?
it means that I can have claws as a human.
Yeah, it's a lupus gift.
I think I have a card for you.
No, it's a lupus gift. It's not a it's not an auspice gift.
No. Like, I wrote a card.
Got it.
Because I'm pretty sure it's just something that I can have.
Yeah,
I thought there was an activation cost, but what's this? Lupus. Yeah, you concentrate for 1 turn.
Okay, I concentrate and I attempt.
Nothing.
Can you use any of your gifts?
Don't even try. This mage has created this entire world, and they just burned 3 lycanthropes. If you attempt to use any sort of gifts, he may notice.
You humans are usually pretty attached to your gender, aren't you? Imagine if all of a sudden you were the wrong one. How would you feel? I'm not happy.
And I can understand that. But you must persevere and try not to get too angry.
Closing the gates! Ding! 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 Meanwhile...
Hey, Kyle, you gonna drink the rest of yours?
It's all yours.
Awesome!
he's not gonna be a problem, is he?
No. I'll take care of it.
Alright.
Does the father take confession after?
He tends to. He prefers confession at night. It makes sure he draws in the right ones, so to speak. He'll take specialty cases at night in case they're, as he's doing like a fang kind of symbol in front of his teeth.
Is that common here?
I tell you, my sister's cousin from 3 towns over was bit by one.
Oh no.
They had to put her down and everything. Had to take out her heart, cut off the head, and put him at crossroads.
Well, 'tis the only way to be sure.
Did she look like a wolf?
A wolf? No. Vampire.
Oh.
No, but we
I thought because of the lycanthropes in the
wow,
earlier today.
Those things have been around. You hear those damned beasts out there as you hear howls echoing through the night. You can never be sure if it's one of them or a beast. And quite frankly, either or, they're better off dead for good, decent folk.
Right.
Nod solemnly.
Yes.
As you start hearing the ding, 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 closing the gates!
I need a drink.
Weren't they supposed to get their clothes?
Yeah, we'll go get our clothes.
Okay.
Taylor making us nice
I don't
clothes.
think he'll have mine.
Well, everyone but you.
Right. Maybe I could just fresh it. No.
In the morning.
So I
When
come
you're
downstairs.
fresher.
Okay.
I'm looking.
You need
at
help with
Story.
this bloke getting him to his room.
No, I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
Well,
get
together.
up.
We'll get him there together.
The boy will timber over and like a tree.
As I come in, I kind of grab him and I'm like, "He's my brother. I'll take care of him."
As you
Oh, we're doing this again. Awesome.
As you see the sky just crimson from the sun's set. As you start, so you get him to bed.
Okay.
Perfect.
Oh, come on. There's still a whole evening, guys. I'm cold.
Not for
I'm
you.
fine.
Not for you.
I've only had 2.
Hush, twin brother, you don't have my resistance.
As they put the blanket on you and you do the, I'm not asleep yet.
Yeah.
Out.
He's like an angel.
He's,
A very large angel.
yeah, these
As they are.
arms are off the frame.
They're sticking out.
Feet are sticking. Blankets don't even fit on me.
So as you guys start heading off back into town,
I basically ask questions about what the barman, Tavern Keep said.
Well, I only had time for one question before bell rang, but
What?
Yet he had enough time to get wasted.
well, I don't know what you want from me. He downed them. But he says he takes confession at night. But not tonight.
Are we going to wind up staying here more than one day?
Hopefully not.
We have other business to take care of as well.
Well, we also don't...
Time could pass differently here.
It's magic, right?
Yes.
How does time pass when you're in the wrong one?
Don't know.
Couldn't say.
Clothes.
as you get to her, as you get there and you knock on the door, the sky has now gone from that crimson to like this deep purple. As you start to see the stars already starting to form out in the heavens, since there's no light pollution.
Nice.
I just realized I'm probably
More
never
pollution.
actually worn a dress.
You might trip.
Probably will.
If they're peasant clothes, probably not.
But like, isn't it still because like
Yeah.
ankles? But
True, but it's still
But
you're expected to
probably-
work.
Not
yeah,
dragging
that's
on the floor.
okay, yeah.
As she hands him out and takes your coin. Thank you much. I hope you be safe. There is to be a full moon tonight.
We'll get back to the inn quickly.
Good.
Aye. You be safe yourself?
Of course. My husband's a guard. The father was good enough to pray to the Lord and turn his sword to silver.
Lucky you.
Thank you. We'll head back.
As you've been fitted and all that, the sun is down. It's night, and you do see the cresting of the moon just on the horizon. You feel kind of a tingle all over your skins.
Oh no, we're that kind of werewolf.
Oh shit.
Does it work if you're inside?
Oh boy.
Doesn't get it, got it.
So maybe getting wasted was the right decision.
We have to go get him now.
Gods, I hope there's a window in your room.
As you do all start feeling your hearts race as you're trying to head back, and the moon is overhead, and you do feel your clothes starting to get uncomfortably small.
We just got them.
I know.
You bastard.
Bishop,
Okay,
you feel your heart racing as your eyes open. All the drunk is gone.
All the drunk is gone. No!
As you hear just a
That's not good.
as you look like you're in Glabro form already.
Oh, shite.
As the boards of your bed start to creak as your feet just hit the ground as you continue to grow, and
Okay,
your
I'll just...
shoes start splintering.
Oh no.
Guys as well.
I am going to undress.
Yes, so
Get naked.
do you want to
Oh, that's
make
smart.
stealth checks to make sure you're not in the middle of the streets going, "Fuck
I want to...
Can't kill us for lycanthropy, just murder us for nudism."
Say rolling what?
So it would be dex stealth to get to the right, or wit stealth. Wit stealth to find an alleyway.
Oh god, and they're delivering food to the rooms. Oh boy.
Rhina!
Is there a window nearby?
There is a window.
Does it have any sort of glass? Is it just open?
It's that wax paper.
Wits.
Okay.
Wait, wouldn't it be a wolf then?
Huh?
3.
Never mind.
I want to take a peek out of the, possibly, maybe take a peek out of
Perception
the light.
alertness. As your face is starting to extend out.
Oh, jeez.
Cora is super bad at stealth, so she's activating her Nyx Bangle. Does she have it still?
No.
One success.
One success.
Well, you can just follow us. We're finding the alleyway. So.
Okay, yeah, I'll just follow them because.
So you follow them.
Great.
You start stripping down as you all shift to Krynos form.
Oh, god.
As there is no one down there right now. They're passing along the street, but you might be able to crawl across the top of the inn and drop into an alleyway nearby.
That's what I want to do.
Alright, next athletics. As your shirt just pops off as you're out the window, as you're nearly stuck for a few seconds, as you start to pop yourself out.
Tight fit. 2 successes.
As you get there, and finally it all rips off you.
Out in my birthday suit. Jeez.
And all of you are in full Krynos.
I want to give a sniff to maybe see if I can pick up my packmates here.
Perception alertness. Diff 8 due to the plethora of smells in the town.
I'm gonna roll to find him too. Perception alertness?
Yep, Diff 8.
Alertness, it should be the same. Yeah. Div 8, you say?
Uh-huh.
1 success.
Nope.
Mulligan.
Well, hang on. Let me see if I can find you. 3 successes.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so you get a good
Never
sense
mind.
of him, you get a slight whiff of where they are. You get the general direction of where they're
Oh, okay.
Can we go there stealthily?
You'll have to make several rolls to do it, but yes.
Great.
I have 1 stealth.
How close to the edge of town are we at the moment?
You're closer to the center because you were coming from the...
Oh, and the inn is closer
Yeah.
to the edge of town?
Yeah.
The end's closer
Okay.
to the walls.
Then we want to go to the edge of town probably regardless.
Okay. I forget what Blur of the Milky Eye does.
Okay.
Should be on your cards.
I didn't make hearts. Yeah,
Oh,
for me.
I meant for the... because it's an auspice card.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a Ragabosh gift.
Oh, I just have infectious laughter.
So I want to... Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, we're already on the edge of town, about to be out. I mean, we need to let you know where we are so that you don't go running off in a random direction.
No, it's the opposite.
Oh,
We're
she's-
near the center of town.
Okay.
You guys need to get to the edge of town.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna move towards you then, I guess, all of us.
Because I want to find a place that is not lit whatsoever and just kind of hide, pretty much, and hope that they find me.
Wits alertness, diff 6.
Are there any, wagons nearby?
Sure.
Okay. Is it possible we could get in a wagon, cover ourselves with a blanket, and just kind of
Holy cow! 5 successes!
Nice, you find a place, so now you can do a dex stealth roll, and the diff is only going to be 6. instead of 8, since you tower over everything.
We also need to watch out for horses and stuff, because I'm going to assume they'll freak out if we go
Diff
by.
6.
That makes sense.
And they wake people up.
2 successes.
Nice. So
Okay.
you're fairly well hidden.
Well hidden for a over 7 foot. Actually, no. Let's see. 6'5". What was the conversion from going to Krynos?
It's add 6 inches to your glabro, and then you're 1.5 times that height.
Oh wow.
Okay.
I'm almost 8 feet tall.
No, you're more than
No.
that, because Cora is 5'9" in Hamid and 2.5 in Kratos.
Yeah, because you're what, 6, basically 6'6".
I'm 6'5", so
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do 6'6" as the general one.
okay.
So that puts you at 7 foot at glabro times 1.5.
That's 10.5.
So you're 10.5 feet tall in Krynos.
Oh my goodness. I'm as tall as some of these buildings, pretty much.
Yes.
Godzilla!
We're like Furzilla.
Right.
Yeah. Like total crunk from the...
Like move to a gargle.
That might be a good option, honestly.
So,
And I want to keep an ear out for steps that aren't human. Pretty
okay.
much. Just,
Alright.
Swamps.
Yeah.
So, you could try that. People might start noticing a cart moving without any...
Well, I mean, it's nighttime and everyone's
Yeah.
scared of the full moon, so...
That's true.
Are the windows shuttered and all that?
Yeah.
Okay.
But there are still guards walking around with silver swords.
Son of a crap.
Not a ton of them, but there are some.
And all of us would probably be too heavy for one cart.
That's fair.
Yeah,
Crunch
we're
it.
huge.
And carts are like, cars back here, so it's not good.
Yeah, Cora's 720 pounds.
Jesus, okay.
Yeah.
That's like a cartload right there.
How are we going to... So we need to move around. I can't think of anything we could reasonably disguise ourselves as, because we're just too fucking big. Unless we just like pick up a shed and put it over ourselves and just like do the little
We can just stick to alleyways and stuff and see if...
Are we able to talk to each other?
Yes, you get to speak the Garu tongue.
Alright.
If you want to speak human tongue, you will have to spend a point of willpower per scene.
I imagine that Garu tongue is probably pretty conspicuous.
Along with the rest of you, yes.
I like how you're just a little bit taken back, like, yeah.
Well, so sound will carry across a building, whereas we can hide behind something. But if
Right.
they just hear this, just like
That's,
And he said it's point of willpower for the scene.
yeah.
I will spend that willpower.
Alright. Your voice is deep, guttural, and still has a growl associated with it.
Are any of you good at hiding?
one.
Also, your Nyx Bangle has reappeared.
Oh,
Which one's
yes.
Stealth.
I am
Oh,
now.
just stealth? No.
Dex stealth.
No.
But the difficulty goes up due to size.
Has his
I have
magpie
3
swag
dex
reappeared?
stealth.
Huh?
Has his magpie swag reappeared?
It has.
Huh.
We're not with him.
Yeah.
Mark gets to do solo adventures.
No, joy!
For a
Sneak
little
literally around buildings.
And it's a willpower to activate Nyx.
Okay.
What is the largest thing in the city? Is it the church?
Yes.
What if we didn't leave the town? Because if we do, we're gonna have to go past the guards.
Mm.
Can I use mind speak? Can I say
Yes.
I'm using mind speak? I'm using mind speak.
You can use willpower, and you get all of them because for the whole scene because they're all part of your pack.
Alright, I'm spending
Oh.
willpower
Oh,
to
shit.
talk to you guys this way.
Yeah.
Can I talk to him too?
Yep.
Okay.
He has to be line of sight.
Oh, line of sight. Never mind.
So,
You can't see me.
so something. So is that ears over the building? What the?
I mean, it might be.
Okay, so mind speak to you guys. Like, okay, if we go towards the edge of town, we're gonna have to pass the wall, which is heavily guarded, and either go over or under it. We're much more likely to be spotted that way. It might behoove us to actually travel to and hide somewhere near the church, like in its shadow or something, or find a pile of something to curl up and hide in. And then the morning we change back, we return to our inn, so it's not suspicious that during the full moon we suddenly all vanished.
But the father will be there. I
Will he be walking around outside? I'm not saying to go in, although that might be an idea.
Let me try to find a place, because I'm rather sneaky.
Oh, I'm just presenting an idea of where we go.
Yes, let me find a place around there. I will scout
Gotcha.
and come back here. Please gather our clothes.
I was about to say that. You don't want to leave those behind.
So I'm going to activate Blur of the Milky Eye, and I roll manipulation stealth.
Also,
Difficulty
thank you
8.
for not making us automatically frenzy like a classic werewolf, because that would have sucked.
Yeah.
So what's the weight conversion for Hamid to Glabros to Krynos?
Double your weight in Glabro, from Hamid to Glabro,
Okay.
and then double it again for Krynos from Glabro.
Oh, okay.
And that stays the same for your Hispo, and then your half for your half your Hamid for your Lupus.
Roughly.
So Hispo is about the same weight as Krynos?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
It's a giant bear
Oh, okay.
type of wolf.
I'm gonna mulligan,
Nice.
because I got 1 success, which is not enough for manipulation.
And then it's just at 6 inches
To
to height
self.
for Glabros. Okay.
Well, that's 2.
Okay.
So, difficulty of all perception rolls made to detect me are increased by 2.
Okay. There are men walking around that area, so Dex stealth, please. As they have their silver swords hanging at their sides.
Diff 6.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay. So they do not see you.
Alright, so I'm going to be looking around the church, essentially looking for somewhere for us to hide. Whether it be a big shed or something else.
Perception alertness, please.
Six. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
Alright.
I did 6.
You do find a crevice that could hold 2 of you. That's up on the church. That is inconspicuous and would be strong enough to hold 2 Krynos. You'll have to look elsewhere for the other hiding places.
Alright, I'm gonna go back to them.
Okay.
I found a hiding place for 2.
Alright.
So 2 of you grab your clothes and follow me.
You two want to go?
Well, which
Or wouldn't 2 plus you be 3?
I'm leading you to the hiding place, and then I will look for a second hiding place.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Okay. So, you guys will get a bonus die because you are showing them where the guard routes are and things like that.
Okay.
She's leading Kyle and Fury Song.
Alright.
And it's what's
I
stealth?
thought that was implicit in the conversation that came prior.
I don't know.
Okay.
With stealth?
With stealth.
Do I also have to roll?
No.
Damn it.
I have a friend who is listening and said
Or
that they're
dex
having a hard
stealth in
time
this case.
Dex stealth.
Yes.
distinguishing voices.
Okay. Oh, but Krynos Dex.
Yes.
That's cute.
2.
Okay. It's diff 7 in this case, actually, because of your height.
No successes.
Still,
I'm sorry.
Still 2. Do you need a mulligan?
He's hurting.
Yes.
Okay. Here, I'm repaying you back the mulligan from the Nexus Crawler fight.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I hope I use it well. 2 successes.
There we go.
There we go. Alright. So, you were able to get there and climb up and hide. Huddled together.
When the sun comes up, get dressed, get down. Alright, Time to go looking for more hiding places.
Alright, Dex stealth.
3, 4, 5 dex, and 2 stealth.
Would I be with you then?
No.
No, are you
I am
sure?
finding a place, and then I will take you to the place.
Okay.
Div 6. 1,
No,
2,
right now.
3.
You were able to get there safely. As you do, I need a perception alertness now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a failure. It's not a botch, but
So you didn't find any.
couldn't find
You'll have
it.
to do another Dex stealth, and another perception alertness.
4 for dex and stealth.
You are not spotted.
3
3.
for search.
You do find a place, and it once again can hold another 2.
I don't know what's happened to Mark, but I will return to collect Cora and our clothing.
Well, assuming that you haven't heard screams of terror.
You must be fine.
That tracks, yeah.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's fair.
And you said we get an extra die because she's
Yep.
leading us? Okay.
So, am I close by to the window that I pretty much parkoured?
No, you're about 2-3 houses down.
Okay. So, realizing that once I transform, I'm not going to have any clothes
Are
whatsoever.
you going to use your
Mhm.
Nix's band?
I want to look for clothes that could possibly fit me and clothes that could possibly not, feel like they went missing.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
I get what you're trying to say.
Yeah.
Like someone sees you in church the next day. Those are mine!
And it's like, what are you talking about? Don't be jealous.
They're like up to here on you.
Yeah, just...
Showing
I have no idea what you're talking
showing off
about.
belly
Belly
button.
shirt.
I have a picture of this animated... There was an animated show where this happens, and I don't... Oh, in Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, yeah. I remember what part. Yep. I remember that part.
With the dresser.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll yourself.
I'm a real
So
master.
you need to roll your stealth as well.
Yep. So that's going to be dexterity stealth.
Yep.
So let's see.
Sam, how could you roll so many dice?
I know! Because I have 4 in my regular stealth and 4 with Nix's bingo, plus 1
Two
because
successes.
you helped. And I have
2
to
possible
mulligan.
successes. Oh, my bad.
So Sam is mulliganing
Okay.
your stealth.
Good shit.
How many dice did you have?
8.
9!
9.
Jesus.
One!
Holy shit.
We might have to go back in time.
Okay. You seem to get there just fine.
Seem to.
He always says that.
I do always say that. Success or failure.
He likes to put us on edge.
As you curl up. Hi, Mark. You got 2 successes and you're able to start going through. As you stop, as you do see some guards passing by. As they're looking around, as they goes, I saw a shadow. As he's looking, just a shadow. Keep moving. As they start moving along past you, you're able to.
I'm going to wait until they get out of my field of vision,
Okay.
and the light of their torches are gone,
Okay.
pretty much.
You
Then-
do so.
And then I will continue to search for clothes.
Perception investigation, please.
Alrighty.
It's going to be difficulty 8, as this is a high stress situation along with the
Yep.
stealth check going.
Difficulty 8, you said. Alright.
Oh boy.
3 successes!
Nice!
You find a patchwork of several clothes that will fit and not look outrageous on you.
Awesome.
When you turn human again.
When I turn human again.
Yes.
The next question. Are these male clothes?
Yes.
Yes. Alrighty, perfect. I shall collect them. And then I will try to find another perfect hiding spot.
Okay.
Perhaps pretend to be a building. I don't know.
system things apart.
Intelligence investigation on this one.
Okay. Difficult.
Diff 7.
Okay.
14 foot with your arms raised. I guess.
1 success.
You find a place, a nook that you might be able to work your way into. It's cramped, but it won't be cramped when you shift back.
Perfect.
It's uncomfortable, but after tossing, turning, and just an overall very unpleasant night, you fall asleep, and you wake up at the crack of dawn in your human form. All of you.
I put my clothes on. I don't have my sack of coin, do I?
No, it's
No.
in the room.
It's in the room. Crud.
You'll have to do a strength athletics, or you'll have to probably try and stealth over and do strength athletics to climb back up to your window.
We will do that. So, just, oh, it's morning. Hello, fellow... No, out of character. Hello, fellow humans. Yes.
Get dressed.
Alright, so meanwhile, what do you all...
Getting dressed.
Yeah, got dressed.
Getting dressed.
Just want to make sure that that's put out
Abundantly
there.
clean and clear, yes.
Because Keegan is Keegan.
So I'm going to advocate, or
We
I'm
have our
going
corn
to- We should all head
purses.
back to the inn and try as much as possible to not be missing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we all walked out the front door, the 4 of us, and we never
But
walked
we came
back
for a
in.
room.
Right, but we never walked back in.
I mean,
He
Duke's
would-
gotta sleep, you know? To
That's
say that we came back at night.
assuming that he went to bed, because he's maybe his wife runs it during the day and he runs it during the night, just depending on how busy it is. How busy was it?
Oh, goodness. I bet there was food delivered to the room, and no one was there to meet him.
You drunkenly went wandering.
Well, again though, but
I
we told him
drunkenly
where
fell
we
out
were
the
going.
window.
Yes! That one.
Yes.
And somehow
And
didn't
all
break
of
your
your
neck.
clothes
Yeah.
fell off.
Blessed
Very
be
different
God.
thing.
He shined his mercy upon me that night. But yes, we will try it. Yeah. Well, you guys continue, definitely.
I think we should just go to church.
Yeah.
And if he asks, we will tell him that we slipped out before the dawn.
That's fair.
That works, yeah.
Okay. So, you're crawling back into the room though, right?
Trying to.
Alright.
Well, if you fell out drunkenly, why don't you just walk in and be like, oh, I fell out and passed out in the alleyway.
It's true.
Found some clothes.
So as you see,
Yeah,
the younger man
Yeah.
also got red beard, but he's got far more up top. Thinner than the one running it the previous night. As he's looking at you.
Morning to you.
Morning, you need a room.
Oh no, I already have a room. Upstairs.
You do.
Quite a rather embarrassing and silly tale it is. I had a wee bit too much fun last night. Did too much of the tankard, if you guess what I drift in. I fell out the window.
He cracks a smile before it goes down and just goes, the excess of drink is a sin.
I know, but I had quite a long journey.
The church is coming soon. You best go and confess your sins to the Father.
Aye, of course, but I need to get upstairs so I can grab my tithe to the church.
Very well. Up you go.
Aye. Go up.
As he gets his leery eye after you.
We're gonna clear away our plates.
I go let's see. Do I remember what room it was?
Yes.
Okay,
We're gonna
yes.
just say yes.
Okay. Go there, find my sack of coin. I'll leave a coin tip for, sorry about the window. Down at the bar where the bartender is, and go, oh, here you go. Sorry about the window.
Thank you. We'll be needing rooms again tonight.
I don't know yet. I need to meet my pack of friends.
Very well. We'll be cleaning it up after you then.
Oh, well, thank you very much.
Choice of words.
He added a friends after.
Yeah.
Aye.
So I go to the church, and
As the church opens up and you see the Father giving a sermon in Latin.
Great.
My character probably grew up Catholic.
Yeah, they haven't done Latin sermons in a while.
But
I don't remember, but
at least know some of the traditions, like how to not embarrass yourselves.
I mean,
That's
15
fair.
years ago, Notre
Well, I mean,
Dame
we
was
are
doing Latin
uncultured
sermons.
peasants, you know.
Yes, but if we are God-fearing, uncultured peasants, we still know how to go to church right.
As he does
Just follow.
the initial, and then he translates and starts talking. As he starts talking about sacrifice and, you know, the works. And he goes, I will be doing confession tonight under the blessed moon to keep the sinners away so we may find them. But I will be here to speak to those who need it.
Not a full moon.
Well, okay.
Also, maybe is he talking to us?
And he goes, may Christ be with you.
And also
So with you. Yeah. And so the sermon ends and some go as he's talking, shaking hands, speaking to several of the common folk.
Is there like a line that's sort of formed of people who
Yeah.
want to talk to him?
Mhm.
All right, we get in line. I get in line.
Okay.
I usher you to join me in line.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
I'm slightly enamored with all the stained glass windows and artifactory, but I still follow suit.
Understandably.
You see the great, perfectly carved wooden cross looking down upon you.
The crucifix.
Oh dear.
Oh boy. That's a guilt trip in the making right there.
As he's talking and as you start getting closer, something seems a little off. You're not sure what, though. You can try and do rolls to figure that out.
What kind of rolls?
You can do a perception alertness.
How about a wits occult?
You could do a wits occult.
Diff 6?
For the perception alertness, it will be diff 8. It'll get higher, or the diff will go
Botch.
down as you keep messing up. Great.
1.
2.
Nothing.
And my difficulty will be...
Yours will be 6.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4.
I just doubled it. That's great.
Nice.
-1.
Poor Kyle. He thinks he knows absolutely what's happening.
Okay. So, Kyle, you see images of, or you see that the men with the swords are starting to kind of move towards you, getting ready to draw.
I am going to stand completely still so that they know nothing is wrong.
Okay, as the line's moving forward and Kyle stops the line, going completely still, and the guards kind of turn and look at him.
Alright, I'm going to swing back
And-
around and hook my arm with his and say, darling, he's not that terrifying.
He's just so godly.
You notice that the wood is a simple wood, clearly from the tree, carved from the trees, one of the larger trees from outside. It's carved into one large piece, with the exception of the crown, which is of pure gold. And that seems to have some sort of significance.
Gold crown.
You notice that tears are starting to form on the crucifix as you get closer to it. And the tears are... You notice the same, Cora? But Sorcha also notices that the tears are slightly reddish in hue.
This is good.
Mm.
This is good.
I try to just kind of whisper up the line. It's like, you guys notice the gold crown on the crucifix?
Notice the tear.
Oh.
As you are next in line, as he goes, come!
Crap.
I am going to unhook my arm and beckon them to stay back. as I approach him.
You're new in town. Welcome, child.
Thank you, Father, for accepting me. I and my friends and companions we come from a very, very far away place.
Far? How far? Please. Go on. As he has this kind of warm and inviting smile to him.
About 3,000 years.
Only 1,500.
Oh, right. Jesus is dead.
Can't have a Catholic church with a living Jesus.
It's a small village.
As you just hear a, huh? What was that? Cora, you saw one of the tears hit the floor.
We
that
should
the crown is telling
get
him
some
that they're-
breakfast.
I want to do another wits occult to
Okay.
maybe try to figure out
Intelligence occult?
intelligence occult. There you go. I'm like, why could it possibly be doing that?
You remember how earlier we were concerned about there being alarms whenever I tried to switch into Glabro in our inn? I think that's the alarm. I think we should go.
Yes.
Difficulty,
We're gonna go with 7.
3 successes.
The gold is indicative of a pure metal, because gold cannot tarnish.
Yeah.
The gold is there to represent the crown on Christ, and Christ is bleeding when evil is nearby. And the crown, as the crown takes the impurities of the spirit and turns them into tears.
Oh God, what do I do?
As he goes,
Is there anything breakable around me?
Well, what does he
yes.
say?
So, there's lots of things
What does he
breakable
say?
around it.
so
think
as
we
he's
need
going, I'm
breakfast."
sorry, please,
Has he turned around yet?
Sorcha.
no, he hasn't turned around yet. Sorcha. I am Father Marcus.
It's lovely to meet you. I
You seem nervous.
I am. My sister, my poor sister, she is unwell. And I understand that you hold confession at night. But we came here to see you. We're here to seek your blessing to hopefully cure her of whatever ails her.
Alright, roll manipulation subterfuge.
Diff?
We'll go 6.
That one was on its side. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 successes.
Alright. I'm sorry to hear about that. Of course I can do some confession for you.
Perhaps a private audience. She is very, very leery of guards.
Well, they will be just here. It's fine. Please, where is your sister?
I motioned to Cora.
Come, child.
I'll follow him like, what the fuck am I supposed to do?
I'm worried about the other parishioners and the guards that are in here. That's why I wanted to cause a distraction.
I'll meet you
of
guys
some-
at breakfast.
Oh, you haven't broke fast yet.
No, not yet.
No, we were far too eager to come see you, Father.
Oh, lovely. Well, please. As you start sitting down as he goes, when was your last confession?
2 months ago. We've been traveling a while.
I see. Give me a moment as he just holds his crucifix and seems to be speaking under his breath.
I give these two a quick lesson on what's happening with the crucifix.
Some sort of prayer in the confession box.
While she's in the confession box, I'm going to sidle on over to Shinigami and ask her if she can use her mind speak ability on Cora.
On Cora? Okay.
You try and mind speak is unavailable.
Fuck.
Yeah, we can't do gifts in our humanness.
As you feel a little scratchy up top,
Mm-hmm.
so you rub Cora, you feel that your brow has come together.
Like,
Yeah.
great, unibrow. Perfect.
And there's hair on your knuckles.
We need to get away from this crucifix. I'm serious. Like,
And
make
he
something
goes-
up. I don't.
He's been praying. Like, this is something, like, this is separate from you guys. I'm in a
Confession box, which
And
is
you
a
guys-
private affair.
And we have no idea
Yeah.
what's going on in there.
I know.
As he drops it, and he just goes, "You're not from here, are you, my child?
No.
Where are you from?"
As my sister said, from a small village.
Half-truths are still lies, and lies are still a sin.
We are from... Well, I'm not sure how far away we're from, actually. And you're right. Even half-truths are still a sin. I actually have come to you because a friend of mine, and we've heard of your abilities.
They're not my abilities, child. They're the abilities of the Lord. He works through me, as he works through us all.
Well, the Lord is...
You feel that unibrow reparting, things going back, and you feel kind of good.
Okay.
But remember, you noticed something that had been missing up until now. You haven't had the rage at all. You didn't even notice that the disquiet and the curse hadn't been happening. Not anymore.
Weird.
You feel it itching under your skin. All veils are lifted, child.
Well, like I said, to be truthful, I actually came because of a friend, and God is protective of families, is he not?
In a way.
Well, I need help protecting my family.
What is your family?
That's an odd question.
That is an odd question, Father.
Your friend would have to assume I was an idiot if I thought you two were related by blood.
That's fair. This is a different friend, no longer a friend. And she poses a danger to my family.
So you seek justice.
I seek protection. If justice is to come about, it will be in a different way. But right now, the more pressing matter is protection for my family.
Okay, I see. As outside, meanwhile, another
It's kind of
couple of
nudging
tears.
guys, like,
Yeah, I don't know why you guys haven't gone yet.
I know, like,
Alright, let's...
Oh,
We'll at least
are you
walk
sure?
further,
yeah.
like...
As you start
So
working further away, you see the tears starting to dry up. As you see someone going, "Oh God!" They start walking over to check out the tears.
oh my goodness!
Oi, what's wrong?
I've never seen anything like it.
As you
I'm
just,
terrified.
as everyone's just taken aback, roll charisma or manipulation performance for that a little bit.
Subterfuge?
Sure.
Wait, hold on. No, my performance is better.
All right.
Manipulation, performance?
Yeah.
Big rolls!
Yeah. That's what I'm good at. 1, 2, 3, minus 1. 4.
4. As everyone's like, "Oh, she's right." So she's like, they're going as they're moving back.
I kind of like, back you guys up like, oh my goodness, so scared.
Meanwhile,
Yes.
as he does hear the commotion, you hear the commotion outside too. As you hear the I feel your family won't be hidden for very long. Night folk.
Will you help us?
Who is this person? Tell me everything and tell it true. I know you are a night folk, though I do not know which you are.
I mean, fuck. I have one option.
Meanwhile, while we let you think,
Thanks.
Yep.
as they're just taken aback, and it's just like, yes. And it's like, what do you think this means? As they're just chatting back and forth. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna be just as surprised as they are, because like they didn't notice it until we had already backed away, so they didn't see it stop when we got to a certain distance. So I'm gonna maintain that we all stay at least around that distance and pretend to be just as befuddled and afraid as everyone else.
I'll start talking about, because I rolled that intelligence occult. Yeah, that was it. And start talking about what's happening with the crucifix.
Why?
To ease the minds of the bleeding masses.
But I'd rather the masses not know what's going on and be like, oh yes, it means that there's someone in the church who is evil. Like, 'cause they don't seem to know.
No, I don't need to say it like that. I can say, oh, we're being protected right now. As in, it could be the village that's under attack. There could be a spiritual invasion that's happening right now. It doesn't necessarily have to be physical.
Are you sure?
I'm positive.
Okay.
If anything, we could just astound them with, it's a sign from God. We should wait patiently and calmly for the Father.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna get the eyelash out of my eyes. It's driving me nuts.
It was Regender that had met him before, yeah?
Years and years ago.
Okay. So, in all truth, there is someone who I used to call family, who my friends and I used to call family. And she has fallen to the enemy, and they have the ability to harm my family. And they fight for the end of everything. And her knowledge is something that she cannot share, something that we've heard you can take away.
I see. I will need you to point out the rest of your family. I will do this for you, but I must extract a toll. Who is this person? One last thing. This former person who used to be family. Who are they to you, and what do you plan on doing to them if you see them again?
Well, Father, I plan on sinning. Her name is Vic Young, and she was as a sister to me. We were close from a young age, and we shared everything and defended each other and fought together and schooled together and laughed together and danced and giggled, and she was my sister, and she is not anymore.
I will take a price, but I will take it from your whole family. I will take from you your mercy regarding this person, but I will also take your anger of her. The Lord is righteous fury, but we mortals must never do our duties in anger, nor vengeance, nor hatred. Neither shall we falter for a righteous cause, and we must feel sorry for every sinner who is slain.
I understand. Is it, what do you plan on taking from my family?
That, their mercy and their anger. They'll have all the good memories, they'll have all the bad memories. And when they kill her, if they kill her, they will only be confronted with the memories they have and none of the hurt nor betrayal, the good and the bad.
All right.
So that they feel the weight of the murder they must do for a righteous cause.
I understand. If I swear that I will be the one to slay her, can their feelings be spared?
If you would take this upon yourself, sure. But if someone else strikes the killing blow, there will be repercussions.
Anyone else, or just those in my family?
Those in your family.
So if an accident were to happen to her,
then you would not be punished.
then I accept. I cannot accept that for you to take something from my family, as it is not mine to give. But
I will still need them to connect to her.
all right.
As he steps out of the confession booth, and then he draws you out. Point them out, he simply says in this deep voice, and the whole room goes silent.
Will you keep them safe?
Yes.
You're gonna.
As he goes, all leave except that one, that one, that one, and that one, as he points to all members of Fomori's Bane. As they all leave, and he goes, close the doors. Come here.
I walk up.
Walk
Are
over.
the guards gone as well?
There's one at the door.
Is he trustworthy?
Yes. They're all trustworthy.
Yet they carry silver swords.
Of course. There are creatures that hunt them.
Well, now he knows we don't like silver.
Oh.
Well,
he knows
I think like none of the creatures of the night like silver. Like,
Yes, but you guys are unaware that he knows,
oh, I guess that's fair.
and not that I did not tell him.
As he has you gather around in a circle and he places his hand in the center of it,
What was your price?
I'll be paying.
she will be taking the full price.
Cora, are you sure?
He wanted things from you guys, and that's not my.
With his hand there, you all feel a jolt, and threads start coming out of your stomach and pouring in a knot between his hands as he places it onto the ground and he pulls up Bear,
Like actually the big,
the spirit.
Yeah.
like, isn't Bear a lot bigger than this guy?
No, Bear's about bear size now. As the spirit looks entirely confused, and he grabs Bear by the sides of the head and he starts staring at him.
Be still.
Be still. I see her. She gathers one she cares for. And even now, she knows that's a lie. She doesn't care for them truly.
She should.
As he takes a breath, they have been fuzzied. I have been able to alter several of her memories, but not all. She will remember parts of your home, but not the exact location. She will mix it up between 3 of your most recent ones. Or 3 locations in where you've come from.
Alright.
As
And
Bear,
is that as much as you can do?
that is what I can do. As they wrap in, he goes, and now the price. As he places his hand on your brow, and he pulls from you your mercy regarding B, and he pulls your anger regarding B,
Okay.
and he places them in a jar.
What are you going to do with that?
They will be useful. As he goes over, and you see him place it with a plethora of other kinds of jars of various different colors and hues.
Alright.
Thank you, Father.
Of course. Open the door. As the door opens up, and you see the inky blackness.
Our path home. Thank you, Father.
As you step out, and you are back on the star path.
Alright. Time to get sneaky.
I take a look back as we're walking down the star path.
Okay.
Yeah.
To
I'm also looking back,
Yeah.
just making sure he's not there.
Alright.
Yeah.
Perception alertness.
And out of curiosity, like, since he could see B, could he see her memories at all? Like,
only the ones that he was trying to get a connection to.
so potentially, would he possibly know where the Sept is because he tried to wipe those memories? Like, is that...
Maybe. It seems
Okay.
unlikely, though, since it requires more of a connection.
Okay.
1.
Difficulty
6.
1.
5.
You do not see anything. You think you see something. It's kind of like a deja vu in the corner of your eye. You're noticing these kind of like shadowy things following. They look similar to the guards, but they have no real form. It looks like they're following you to try and to get to the Karen.
Great.
You'll have to try and lose them.
Do you tell us that?
We're being followed.
Great.
Shadowy silhouettes, as if the guards. They want to know what we know.
So, Heckle's raised, I growl and try shifting to Glabro.
Alright, you are able to.
stamina, and primal urge.
I want to use spirit speech.
Okay.
And
That's just permanent, so.
yeah. What business do you have with us?
As they just notice that you notice them and they start backing off.
That's right. Away to your master. You have no business with us no more.
Sassy.
Yep. And I just throw my giant arm back towards the church as if casting them away.
Alright. Nice.
Does it work?
They seem taken aback, certainly.
Seems fit.
I'll let you do an intimidation roll. Charisma intimidation, and I'll give you a +1 stunt die for that.
Difficulty.
6.
Oh, let's do it. I did not like that. We are going to mulligan?
Oh, Lord. We've all used our mulligans.
Oh my goodness!
I think she still has one.
No, I used it during one of my sneaks.
You used yours.
We're all at a mulligan.
Oh no!
This is literally never happens.
Is there anything I could spend to do a reroll?
No.
Oh, dang it.
Well,
They are not intimidated.
They are encouraged, actually.
Oh, geez.
As your voice,
when I said this,
your voice cracked actually several times through all that. You gotta get out of here! You don't have business with us!
Alright,
Oh my
back up
gosh.
intimidation.
Cora's gonna cry
I've been a
nose
fool.
Okay.
and back up intimidation along with.
I botched my transform, so I'm staying human.
Oh no, it's worse than that.
Oh no!
Since you botched your transform,
Did you botch or
your
did you-
legs turned into that of a wolf, your torso is that of a Krynos, one arm is Glabro, one is Hispo, and your lower jaw is Hamid, and your upper jaw is Hispo. The
Roar.
center part is...
Do I get bonus points for intimidation?
No, it looks just weird and sad, because you can't hold yourself up. The dog legs, because of the weight of the body, just collapse, and you're just like...
Does she heal in this form?
Yes.
I'm spending a rage so that I can just transform into Krynos because that roll doesn't sound fun.
I want to roll again. No, it's done.
A failed roll is a
failed roll.
As the spirits kind of cackle, and they just run down the star path past you.
I'm just gonna stand there
Okay?
Well, so
and
we
not
didn't
do
have time
anything.
Well, you can try and do your
Our intimidations.
backup
Yeah.
intimidation.
Why?
And we just roll
Remember,
charisma
botches
intimidation
lead to
for
something
that.
interesting.
Yeah.
We can charisma intimidation.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was more for not like why you, why my dice, like
Well,
why
I
have you
have
betrayed
3
me?
intimidation. Do
For-
you want me to do it?
Yeah,
Okay, I'm gonna do
because
it.
for some unknown reason I have 0
Just
intimidation.
stand behind me and breathe heavily and look scary. What was it if?
Because of his botch, you're gonna up it to 7.
I got 3.
Okay. As you see them kind of run past and spin around, though they seem to vanish, you have to do perception occult.
Wait, so what?
So they look like they were gonna run past you, and then they veered away and seemed to have vanished.
Oh, I was gonna roleplay. Okay, never mind.
Possibly 2?
Diff 7.
1.
0.
1!
Just sit
2.
down.
Oh
Kyle, you notice that Bishop has 2 shadows.
They're in your shadow now.
Oh fuck.
I don't know what that is.
Can we hit them?
You mean try?
Step on the shadow, scratch it with your
Just kick at it real good.
hind paw.
I mean, like, what's the point of intimidation if we can't actually hit them and they know that? So, it's gotta be something we can do. But yeah, I'm just gonna, well, actually, no. Does anyone have a flashlight?
No.
Hold on.
The Umbra.
Do I remain in the weird form? How long?
It's a scene.
We get back to the
We're not
camera.
going anywhere.
It's several turns. So you had several turns, so you're just like, oh.
Did I recover any rage from being a werewolf?
No.
Like, None of that from the moon because it wasn't a real moon?
Yeah, correct.
Okay, damn.
I want to cast Spirit Snare on my own shadow.
Okay.
I'll let him.
That's a good one to use.
I think it's on your cards.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Spirit Snare. I need player spends 1 Gnosis. And then Intelligence Occult. So that's going to be 5. Yeah. Okay, yeah. Difficulty...
Was it 6?
5 successes.
You see your shadow wrapped up in...
And then I try Spirit Speech again. It's a permanent thing. I speak to the spirits. Like I said, you have no business with us anymore.
As it looks over at Shinigami and starts shivering.
Go back to your master.
I'm going to activate Fairy Light.
There we go.
Okay. So you activate Fairlight.
Oh.
I think you spend the willpower for it, or no?
Yeah, I roll Wits Enigma, difficulty 6.
Alright, roll Wits Enigma.
Well, so is it just as a shadow, or is it, I don't know, maybe it's part of his body? I don't know.
Spirits are weird. Not supposed to be completely consistent.
4 successes.
That's why that's why I'm thinking, like, okay, if you light it up, but is it still stuck on him?
So light it up. The other shadow disappears because the light's there, and the spirit is still there now, completely.
How many other?
There are no others. The other one did run away.
Oh, okay.
As it's shaking from Shinigami's intimidation.
Might just give it a good little smack for good measure and then let it go.
Alright.
So, as
it crawls away.
Yeah.
Yep. Now, yet again, thrust my arm forward, pointing back towards the church. I'll show you! No! Be gone!
As you pick up Sorcha. After a few steps, she shifts back into Hamid form after excruciating agony.
We don't speak about this.
Yes, we will never speak about this.
It seems kind of too interesting to not speak about it.
Right?
Right, Galliard?
When the Galliard speaks of this tale, it will be how perfect this went.
And then his voice twisted in her body as well.
Maybe something about the folly of youth.
The folly of youth. Alright. So, you were able to return. The Sept is safe for a few more nights at least. At least enough for Rajinder to go to the Sept of the Unified Heart for his challenge with less worry. And
We need to see Bear.
we will see Bear.
I mean, we did.
Well,
Not in the way we wanted to.
We will see Bear and everything else next
time on.
Thank you to everyone who listened.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.